addiction, rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Yeah, man. Challenge. Bass and stills in the building, flash the camera. I'ma drop the hammer. Things done changed in hip-hop since and then Bobby out the slammer. Hip-hop start on the East Coast, then it move west, now down to Bama. I'ma bring it back to New York, hold those then throw your hands up. Pass me a cup of the in the club with the juice in the get bent out. Then I'ma slide with it to my ride and head up to my penthouse. Oh, I'm not trying to take it slow, working hard, cake and dough. Open up 24, we striving for that goal.
I'll stop for nothing, I will play this game that's so easily started, not so easily parted. Oh, giants, everything is shaking through the walls. We are giants. Heart of David, you know it takes just one. It's done.
CNN, this is ghetto editorial. See me like milk and Oreos. Dipped inside the audio, platinum plaques in my portfolio. My lines are finest, they blow your mind like you could do what you wanna do, whether group or solo. Boston cold with a bowl of chili, summer cheesesteak on the roll in Philly. I'm a patriot, don't do a hatred. If you make that beef, I'll smack you silly. Back on up on this, before you with this, you better watch up and off the building up. Yes, oh, got the heat up the show, face up thermometer. I'm gonna take full control. Hey Paul, let him know.
I'll stop for nothing, I will play this game that's so easily started, not so easily parted. Oh, giants, everything is shaking through the walls. 'Cause we are giants. Heart of David, you know it takes just one.
Hello, everybody.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Blunt, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him here. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Wentz to throw on second down. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
On first down, Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a carry for Blunt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards there on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Eagles. On first and 10, here's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up second down. Wentz will try again on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. On third and long, it's Wentz. And he fires one, but incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up a fourth down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Wentz going to go on fourth down. And some space here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they'll try. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and fourth down coming up.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And so this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 34 yards. And the Eagles have... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Wentz now on first down. And that is incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And it's second down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
On play action, Wentz. It's complete. This is Brent Saleh. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They go play action here on first down. Finding time. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Deep drop. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. It's his first career game, and now he has thrown his first career interception. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 21, and it'll be a Philadelphia 1st down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Matthews, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. On play action, it's Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And quickly, they get to the line. On the toss, this is Blunt. LeGarrette Blunt. He's at the 50. 30. A big play there just before halftime. 65 yards. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And that will do it for this first half. So this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Wentz now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Flag.
Holding. Defense.
Okay, now what's
So the grab there by the defense, the holding penalty
Play
call.
action bubble.
It's a gain of 5. Throwing on first is Wentz. Left side caught by Matthews. They'll get 16 yards there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Wentz. Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Red all over it.
Now Wentz again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come
Looking
on.
to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And he may want to track down.
Okay.
So the football will
Still
be
up
at the
by 4.
25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
You have
To
no
throw,
clue.
it's Wentz. And that's caught by Smith.
That's going to be holding. Of course. Probably a Walmart or something. Yep, called it.
So there you go, holding by the offense,
Dang
and
it.
that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Now Wentz on third down. A ball throw, but incomplete.
You
A
can't
pretty
catch
good
that
coverage
when you
there
be a
in
tight
both of
end.
these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more
Going for
scoring,
it.
this feels almost like
Then
a
they're just gonna
well-pitched game in baseball
score.
on both sides, where the tension
how
continues
you-
to build. Who's going to make the big play?
To throw is Wentz.
Oh,
It is
come on.
incomplete.
Right in your
A
man. You can't
surprising
just throw it out of
move
your
to
helmet.
go for it.
I think that's
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
going to be
And
called
the Browns are
PI.
going to get the
You catch it. Ball in the hand, you got to catch it. Alright, we're still up by
The football
1.
will be at the 25-yard
Might not
line
win
as
this
this
game.
offense gets set to take
If we
over.
don't score here, this could be a tough one to come out with a win.
Wentz now on first down. Over the middle to Smith. Give him 9 there on the first down
Tackle goal,
completion.
okay.
Second down and just
Big
1.
move.
And now they're in the hurry
They now
up.
have that sweep. Oh, this should be thanks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is
Not
met
even-
at the
we're
line of
lucky
scrimmage,
though.
and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Wentz. The fourth quarter here, they've got
You got
3.
it.
They want to
You
keep it
got
on the
it.
ground. That's
The
what they're
Eagles
doing.
finally have real
Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get
a
away
little
from
better.
them.
That would've
Boy,
been
that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
Not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have it.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Mark.
This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
First touchdown for the team.
Nelson Aguilar. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And Matthews has it right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Wentz. Screen pass to Blunt. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Wentz to throw. His throw incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
We drafted number 2.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is. Here on 3rd. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And a little floater there is incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Doug Peterson getting 20 XPs for his man, catching it.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
All right, now let's just run.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the 1st.
I'll run it with Pumphrey now. Give him his 1st run of this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring it. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
All right, now we just need to get the 1st down and then
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
No, actually.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw.
Oh,
and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
How did I get that out?
Go screen. It's complete.
Sure, kept on running to the outside.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought
but I
down
just wanted to stop the clock, make sure I wasn't going to
timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Or the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Ooh, I didn't
it's
get
a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the 1st, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you,
get that first down,
he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone.
That's the end.
Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes.
Against the Browns. We're going to skip this moment. We already know we're going.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special. Every year, week 1, you had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day.
You know what? We're going to upgrade some players.
There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
Highlights.
I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Eagles, they get the victory in the debut of rookie head coach Doug Peterson. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it'll be a losing debut for new coach Hugh Jackson. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Doug Peterson, a winner in his Eagle coaching debut, as we say so long from Philadelphia.
96.3 passer rating. He had 25 completions, 39 attempts, 242 yards. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing, looks like Isaiah Crowell did better. Except he did have 1 fumble. Garrett Blount had 103 yards, 11 attempts. So actually he did better. No fumbles. Not a touchdown though. No touchdowns, but he only had 11 attempts. Isaiah Crowell had 31. That kind of says something. See, receiving wise, it looks like Alshon Jeffrey was the best. 132 yards, a touchdown, and 48 rack yards. Garrett Blount had 23 yards, 5 receptions. No touchdown. Torrey Smith got 94 yards, an average of 23.5. He had 1 drop, but that was a tough play. And then Jordan Matthews coming out of the slot for 32 yards and no touchdown. Like Aguilar and the rest is yours. But let's see what our defense did, because I want to see. Okay. So Michael Kendrick actually led the team in. What? All right. So these 3 guys all had 3. All of them had 10 tackles. Why? Oh, he had 8 solo tackles. Michael Kendricks had the most solo tackles. Looks like Jordan Hicks had a pick. And that was our only interception. Really? I thought we'd have. Oh, whoa. Phil Douglas, 1 interception. Demario Davis had 1 interception, and Isaiah Campbell. No. Abraham Campbell, or whatever. Alright, so that should wrap it up for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.